on, everybody? Oh, I was about to transition. Chris Haffey. I can't transition. We're watching Démodé on Premium Rollin' channel. Premium Rollin' uploads a lot of these full-length videos from back in the day. Haffey! Come back here. OG's throwing down. Yeah, this is a great video. I think I've only seen this like once, and it might have been during stream because I recognize some of it, but a lot of it obviously I don't. Whenever I watch something on stream, I end up missing a lot. Holy cow, dude! You know, if Haffey's washing out on that is a scary trick. Woo! Goodness gracious, dude. Haffey, come on the podcast. Come on any podcast. Haffey, please. Go on, do anything on the internet for us. Anything whatsoever. Anyway. One of your favorite videos. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt it. Hold on. Let's see. No. Now. There we go, look at that. Démodé, yeah. Yeah, we're watching Démodé. Need to add just like, can I add, oh wait, I can, hold on. Window capture. Pop-out video? Okay, hold on. Oh dang, and it just did it. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, put that right here. Wait. Aha, there we go. Cool. There we go. What do you think of that? Bumble bar. That's my boy. Wait, if I make this bigger, does it... Oh, it does. Oh. I'm learning so much. I'm learning every day, guys. If you ain't learning, you're dead. Hey, Vinny, what's up? It went pretty well. I appreciate it, my friend. It was a great turnout. I scheduled and had to cancel other fundraisers this past weekend because I just got swamped with stuff I had to end up doing. With the arcade and stuff like that, and then also just my, Mariah was on vacation was a big reason why, she wasn't on vacation, she was visiting her brother, but she was gone for 3 days, and, I thought she was going to be back later than she was. I got back a lot earlier than I realized. You know me, Mariah takes the cake, you know, if Mariah's home, that's where I want to be, you know? Anyway. Yeah, I did stood you up. I did. I gotta keep you guessing. Gotta keep you coming back for more. Sean, I'm glad I motivated you to get all nice and pretty. Hopefully you took some nice photos in your suit and with your roses and chocolates. But you know you ain't gonna, you know you'll be right back. Yeah, sorry y'all, I love you, Sean. I, hopefully we'll be able to commit to the next one. Hopefully. Dang, dude, look at this ledge. Bonkers. Sick. What's going on in the world? Motivated me to put pants on. That's what I like. Yeah, suit and blade. You might want to size up your suit just a little bit, just because we're going to be doing lots of airs and grabs. We'll be jumping stairs. That's all we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing this. We're gapping. Gap only edit. Should we do a gap only video? Everybody send me your best street gaps. I'll go get some gaps. There's not much, but I'll find some. Gap something. Blow out those knees. Should we do only small gaps? I want to do it. I still want to do like a joke edit. I mean, all hot dogs would be good. I wanted to skate today, but I'm giving my knee one more day. My knee's like it's feeling fine today, but I know I should wait. Nate Harmony. Chase rushing. Dang. Woo! Negative acid on the handrail. I don't like that. It makes my eyes hurt. Makes my knees hurt. Negative acids, dude, they're like, I was just joking around trying to stall some the other day on a ledge, and nah. Not a fan. That's gonna take a while. Woo! Dang, dude. That's the type of stuff I love seeing. It's like, thrown together DIY chains. Woo! That was sick. What the heck? Alright. Yeah, no, it's about to start working on my mini ramp expansion. Oh, that's sick. I really suck at negatives, but I'll jump a small curb for you. That's what I like to hear. Curb edit. Only curb gaps. There's a bunch of people doing like 180s and 360s. Do your best grab off a curb. How about that edit? Curb grab. No grinds. You have to gap up or down, and you have to do a grab. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you spin. I don't care how you jump or how you land. But you gotta gap a curb and you gotta do a grab. Best edit. Marcus Benavides. Any relation to the Jumbo Man, Caleb Benavides? I will be in full Iron Man armor. That makes it better. I love that. I'm here for it. I realize I can put the video right over here because my monitor is so wide. I can now make it look like I'm almost looking at the camera. Here we go, let's put it right behind the camera. Bam. I'm watching the video. Oh, I'm streaming. Here comes the work emails. Classic. Woo! The switch ups, man, they're so creative. Like, this is definitely a good video. Lots of good switch ups in this. But I love this section and the song in this section. I'm gonna hold on. Sorry, I'm gonna listen to it. Oh, I muted this. It's a lot slower than I was expecting. Here, I'll play just a little bit for you. Don't copyright me, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's too recognizable. It's over. I lost. The AI got me. I don't think I've ever heard this song. Here we go. Ah, okay. $1.65. Whee, look at them baggy pants. They're gonna give me a pair of those. Probably the thrift store. Oh, dang. Come on. Forgot what they're called, but those backward top soles are hard AF. Backwards top soles. I mean, yeah, doing a top sole, or a true top sole like that. I mean, that was a true top torque sole. He was in that groove. But yeah, I mean, any topsoil variant, 0, AO, true, hard, very hard. Ooh, recognizable name, Ian McLeod. Is it, I'm right, though. It's pronounced Ian McLeod, right? I feel like I've asked that before. Flat down, wait, flat down, flat rail off the deck of the mini ramp? What? Oh, that's sick. Send me some pictures on the Instagrams. I want to see your at-home skate park. Ugh, man, snot in my shoulder. It's gotten worse. I need to go to get a massage. Okay, thanks, Sean. I think he does a straight 900. Woo! Smooth with it. Ugh. Dang. 5 out of a fish. Alright. This is shot well. Woo! Dang, all the way out the ledge. Oh, man. Woo! Friggin' outspin top mistrial. Woo! Oh my goodness. Switch up on at that speed makes no sense. Woo! Jeez, dude. We're doing Solomon's this gangster. I'm seeing a lot of rems too. I gotta get my rems back from Noah. I'm gonna skate him again, but I need to get new souls. Maybe I can get the faction souls on him. Who knows? Woo! Goodness, dude. Come on. Sick. Nice. It's got really good style. Yeah. Big ol' that thing's huge. Oh. Jeez, that thing is tall. Dang, dude. The true mistrial. It looks so good. You can be like Richard and just start drilling and doing whatever you want. That's a good point. I've really considered that. Just making a bunch of my own skates just by getting all the tools and whatnot, but I don't have a whole lot of space. I'd probably have to start getting rid of some stuff, maximize my space. I don't have a whole lot of room down here. Nick Wood. Dang, dude. These rails are crazy. Sick. Woo! Squashed Unity. Makes my knees hurt. Oh, dang. Jeez, man. Gonzo. Woo! What the heck? That's crazy. Ouch. Dang, true Mizu step over to acid? What the heck? JC, one of Michigan's finest. Dang, dude. Stockwell. Oh, he's blasting Fakey. Dang. Woo! Jeez. Wow. Ambrick. Woo! What the heck, dog? I was sick. That was cool. Yeah, this video's awesome. Oh man, what the heck? Disaster to the flat of the kink for a Royale on a ledge that gritty. Cool. That's fun. Dang, man. Can't keep my eyes off it. Never seen this film. What's it called? Démodé. Here, I'll drop the link. We've been watching it long enough. 21 minutes in, man, but I've been incredibly entertained this whole time. Basically just a Démodé watch party at this point. I'm into it. Damian Wilson. What does that say at the very bottom? Yeah, it's a good one. I must add this to my aggro playlist. I have a playlist of videos public on YouTube, just of a bunch of different channels, obviously, and whatnot. But just some of my favorite videos that, like, when I'm feeling just watching some skating and getting inspired, I throw it on shuffle and put it on, like, the TV, or sometimes I'll play it at work so people can see it. Hey, what's up, Ben? Hey, how'd the podcast go? Forgot to ask. Unless I did. I don't think I did, though. Démodé. Okay. Démodé. That's funny. That makes sense. Démodé. Okay. I was just going straight for the D-mode. Démodé. Sorry. Démodé. I like that. Now we should come up with a homage section. Only handrails. Call it Démodé. Wearing demo gear like man ramp. You guys seen that account? Dude dresses up in like construction stuff, or is wearing like overalls or whatever, wears like a construction hat, and then is a ramp for skateboarders. Just brings around like plywood and is a launch ramp for rails at times. We should do that. Sick. Jeez, dude, the switch ups. Oh dang, he's blasting. Woo! Oh my god. So casually dangerous. Good, it was fun. Got to meet with Tina and chat with the team. That's what I like to hear. I died, it'll be your fault. Démodé. Probably posted in a week or so. Sick. We're gonna watch it. Gonna peep all your answers. What do you guys get to talking about? Just good old like hangout session, or were there like Was it like preloaded questions, stuff like that? Dang, dude. This rail skate, what the heck? Woo! Hand plant on a pole under a bridge. Dude, what the heck? Crazy. What the? Huh? What was that? Run that back for me real quick. You run that back for me. I'm gonna slow that one down. What in the heck is this? It's a soul. What the huh? I lost it. Oops. It's the big thing with these long ones. It's just hard to scrub through. Here we go. Right foot sole. Kicks the left foot H block out over the rail. Brings it back around to the back of the foot and moves the right foot into a back torque. And is doing like a flamingo back torque. That was like a friggin' cocked and loaded flamingo torque out of the sole there. Like, whatcha? What the? Dude, that's crazy. That's so sick. I love these, like, momentum leg kicks that he's doing. It looks so smooth. Woo! Oh, holy crap. Hey, there you go. Short video of the backyard. Cool. Here, let me pull it up real quick. Jeez, dude. What's up, Rob? Thanks for being here. We're watching Démodé, as the Midwesterners will call it. Démodé. Thanos. Yo. Hold on just a second. Alright, hold on just a second. There we go. Now I'm on the right page. So this is Danos Adventures in the chat here. Dog, what? Yo, that is sick. You in Cali? I'm coming over. These palm trees, where you at? Dog, what? That is wild. Flat kink flat. I guess. Yeah, that's what you'd call it, right? Dude, this looks like so much fun. I would spend hours just trying to get a soul on this. And then I feel like once I got a soul, then I might be able to start getting some other ones, but it would take me like a whole day. Be fun though. Be a good day. This looks like a good time. Sick. Oh, and you got you got another rail back there. I see that. I see you. Dang, dude. All right. I'm here for it. I'm jealous. Very jealous. Jump around now. Oh, Instagram just took over my computer for a second. SoCal? Yeah, it's looking cool though. F Donkey, I appreciate you being here too, my friend. I appreciate you lots, my brother. We're watching Démodé. Just kind of hanging out today, and I started playing this video just for like the intro. Expecting just to, you know, be vibing like we normally do, but I can't stop watching it. It's too good. Progression sessions, love that. I love progression sessions. That's I mean that's like all of my sessions. I'm just always trying to learn new stuff every time I go out. I need to get better at practicing the things I already know, but I've just been having so much fun combining the stuff I know now. I'm not trying to do nothing but have fun, you know, so... But yeah, I kind of been itching, like, to work on just round rail grinds, and the one in my town has been sufficient, but it's really low, and it's over a box. I just want, like a good kink rail. There's one I gotta go session in Zealand that's a town away from me, but... I'm out of the loop. What's Démodé? Who made it? That's a great question. Let's look. This is a rollerblading film directed by Carl Sturgis and Jeff Stockwell, featuring skaters like Chris Haffey, Lyle Shavak, Ian McLeod, Damian Wilson, Connor O'Brien, Brian Aragon, Chris Farmer, Don Dambrick, Nick Wood, Gonzo, Jaquez, Colin McLeod, and more. 2004. Démodé. Demode. Carl Sturgis. Nice. Woo! Dang, dude. Oh, man. Fish to fish is crazy. Left foot, right foot, fish brain. Oh, man, that's a huge gap. No, thank you. The stairs is too big. Whoa! Jeez, man. Kicking them legs around like it ain't nothing. 2004, when I could still do more cool stuff. Yeah, in 2004 I was 8. Actually, at that time I think I might have had about that time 9 or 10, I think I got my first aggressive skates. I just was doing front sides and back sides, and I was not touching rails because I didn't think it was a thing. Lyle Shavak was crazy good. Everyone in this so far has been crazy good, dude. This has been an absolutely stacked video. Not a good practice kink around here, so decided to build one. I friggin' love that, dude. I actually have a rental inspection coming up. They love to inspect all the time. Anyway. Yeah, I wish I could do that stuff. Need to just... I'm waiting for... Everybody says that housing prices will come down. Won't they? Will. They totally will. As if it's 1980s. Ugh. Anyway. It's fun being a millennial. I think I'm like the oldest Gen Z possible, or something like that. Like, is Gen Z before 2000? Is that like kind of cut off? I read that 95 was the cutoff. I don't even know. Who decides? Who decides who's a millennial and who's a Gen Z and a Gen X and whatever? Stockwell, dang, dude, that is sick. See, I see that stuff driving on the road and think it'd be cool to think that someone could do that, and they definitely were doing that, you know? It's just wild. Lightning TRS decades. Or decides. Lightning TRS decides. So in the podcast I said I'm 43, but I'm 42. I forgot how old I am! Nah, dude, I've done that a lot, actually. I had a pretty big one a few years ago. I say a few years. I think I was 27, so last year. But someone asked me how old I was, and I think I said I was 24 or something. I was like, 24. And Mariah was like, you're 27. I was like, oh, that's right. It's all got away from me. It was the corporate life. It all blended together. Yeah, I shaved a few years off for myself. I was just like, wait a minute. Bambi. Nick Wood. Dang, dude, what the heck? Woo! Kind grind on a curve drop rail. Chris, what is that rail? Fakey jumps up the stairs. What the heck? Into Fakey back Roy. Dog, what the heck? Yeah, that's a good point. I've broken enough bearings and spilled them throughout the park to say I have quite literally lost my marbles. Danos, rail is made to come up out so I can put the box on the down ramp or just to practice hip jump. Rail is made to come out so I can put the box on the down ramp or just practice a hip jump. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. Dude, that's so cool. I'm jealous. Yeah. On my birthday, I told my mom I was 46, and she's like, no, I was there. You're 45. No. It's actually 42. Dumbass. It's actually 42, and it shows. Ben is actually 42 and has multiple brain injuries. Is that true? Have you had your good concussions? I'm pretty sure I've had one, and it was skateboarding actually, and it was getting back to skateboarding when I was like 25. That didn't go well. We seen Bales? I'm not paying attention. Did I see someone get hurt? I don't want no Bales. Woo. Yeah, you know, like, can we just like rent out a theater and play some of these old videos, just all get together and just have like have it be stuff that's already been out before, so it's cool that we're all just like hanging out, talking, chatting, like people got their phones out, showing each other stuff too, stuff like that. But like, just have a big screen going. We're just all vibing, and we just got something like this going on in the background. God, that would be fun. I want to do that. Let's just bring I'll bring my projector. We just got to bring a screen. Yeah, we could do that at Ramping Camp, dude. Do that at Ramping Camp. We're really still no promises, but we're hoping maybe we'll see some Ramping Camp stuff happening. Meta mentioned it in our religion podcast last. His birthday's in October. Might be going out there just for a private event. But we would really love to be able to make that happen. And if it's an event, you know, like I can actually plan on being there versus I've really meant to get back out there to Schmitty's. And I feel so bad that I didn't at all this summer, but I've just was not expecting to be so busy. Good busy, you know, good busy, making the money, seeing lots of like family busy too, seeing like spending a lot of time seeing people too. So, excuses. I want to get to more skate events. That's what I'm trying to say, dude. I want to get to more skate events. I want to. Oh, I miss the vibes. 7 concussions, Sean. Dog. We gotta cradle your sweet brain every time we go skating, man. We cannot lose all this knowledge. Isn't it after like your first concussion, it's easier to get more, and then it like after a certain number, it's like worse and worse or whatever? My brother's had some concussions throughout his life too, and has told me that. My car accident was pretty bad. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I'm glad you're still with us, and I'm glad that we've been able to make the internet acquaintance. I don't think it'd be hard for me to convince Mars to come out to Seattle, Oregon area. Just another reason why I love that the work that she does. She's a saint working at a school, but she doesn't get a lot of time off. I would love her to be able to find work in the private sector doing what she does with kids, but so that we can travel. It's her excuse to not hop on a plane. Love you, Mars. My first one skating was last February. Oh, dang. Ouch. Well, I'm glad you're still okay. You wearing a helmet? I mean, it's like helmets aren't gonna prevent everything, but are you? I'm gonna ask. You wearing a helmet? You better be wearing a helmet. I'll get all Papa Bear spook on you. You better wear that helmet, boy. F Donkey, concussions do stack. It's like buffs in World of Warcraft. I think you could call that a nerf, my friend. I don't know if you'd call that a buff. I feel like that's a... In Skyrim, what would they call that? That's like a... You can get, like, poisoned and whatever. You know, if I had more time, I would do my streaming or my gaming channel again too. I want to play some Skyrim. Hang out with the homies. Get people. I need to do another. I did a stream with Jason Covercell and we played some Minecraft. That was fun. All right, y'all. There's about what is that? 6 minutes left of this video. But I wanted to talk about this new thing that happened at MetroCard that I am super enamored by. Would love to see something like this in Chicago because I'm more familiar with Chicago, but it looks like there was there was something called the Inline Alley Cat race, and skaters had to race throughout New York to get to spots as fast as they can and like get signatures from people. Well, yeah, let's see. I guess they'll explain it here. Oh, there's the man right there. There he is. Billy. Should message him. I wonder if we can get him on the channel. Stuttering Skater, right? Ari, if I remember correctly. Congrats on the boot, by the way. Anyway, hold on. What was I doing? That's right. Pausing this. Why did my YouTube UI update? Why does everything look different? What's going on here? Can things just stop changing? Old man yells at cloud. Please, YouTube. Why are things changing? Nerf. They showed the Silly Brand video at Mammoth Camp in Blade with super cool vibe. I love that. Remind me again where Mammoth Camp in Blade was at?
Eddie in third. Yeah.
Oh, Eddie got. Well, that was a good guess. I guess I don't want to spoil it. Metromania. The Get Rolling crew just had a meeting last night. We were talking about how we could get out to New York next year, and we wondered if maybe we could piggyback or just like be a big part of what they're doing throughout the week before MetroCard. Man, Billy's a vibe. Can I just say it? Like, I aspire to be as cool as Billy.
Registered, so really excited. Everyone give it up.
26 people registered. There's a friend of the channel, Sonic Arnov. Ray Mendez, friend of the channel. Go Sports. Oh, see, that's who we should. Yeah, we really should talk to Ray. And next year, Get Rolling should be a big part of this. And I want to go out to New York for a week.
Billy and I talked about doing this race, this alley cat, and
yeah, been trying to think of some sort of fun online scavenger hunt competition since I saw this. Yeah, Sean, I'm all about that, dude. I would gladly help be one of the spots. Like, I can go post up at a spot and like it would be like get a sticker or whatever, and you gotta like get a sticker from each person, then come back with each one. Hey, Blade Cat, what's up? We're checking up on some MetroCard stuff. It looks like they're calling it Metromania, and the Alley Cat races, they have to race throughout New York.
No way.
I'm calling you out.
No way.
Probably one of the best routers ever.
Hey, what's up, Skate Sam? Thanks for being here.
It is inspired from bike messenger culture. You know, it's a point-to-point race, speed and knowledge of the city. All right.
So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna hand out the manifest. You're gonna go over it, and then you're gonna take off. Please, please be mindful of your red lights. I gotta say this, you know? Watch out for the cars. This is rush hour. You have checkpoints where you get signatures, and there's about 3 where you gotta take a photo, okay?
Hey Rob, thanks for popping through. I appreciate you. Have a good day at work, my friend.
Okay? Back here. The finish is here. All right? Any questions?
No.
All right. Meet me on the steps. We'll hand out the manifest.
Movie night starts at 9 o'clock right after the race.
Tell him not to go yet. Do not leave yet.
Yeah, I mean, so I would like my thought is get rolling. We'd be really good at helping keeping this together. We've got multiple megaphones. We can ring people up. But yeah, no, this would. I really want to be a part of this next year somehow. We were talking about that last night.
Let's see who I follow.
Here goes Eddie.
Or we're going reckless. Okay. All right, who am I following? Oh, I'm following like the worst crowd. I'm at the work. This is like the worst crowd to follow. All right, I'm gonna get too tired. I'm gonna follow Eddie.
Yeah, follow Eddie, of course. That's what I would do. Sick. That's really cool. So yeah, now they're just gonna blast throughout the city and find the spots they gotta go to. So it is like obviously I'd follow Sonic first. But if like it's follow Eddie or follow Sonic. Oh, this is so cool. Dog, are you skating with a stabilizer? What is he skating with? It could be the Osmo Pocket 3. That's where this thing, like the camera that I just had die, really would come in handy. I would not be able to do this with many of the cameras that I have right now. Mindful of the red lights. Nope. That's pretty cool, man. This looks like a good time. Yeah, I was thinking it'd be fun to do this, but spots, and you have to get like and it could be short, 3 spots, and they're all almost equidistant. Get a right foot trick here, get a left foot trick there, get a groove trick there. Specific spots. Could get chaotic, but I think that could be fun, depending on how many people maybe have like an extra spot or 2 to throw in. But each be within like half a mile or something, if that's possible. I'm sure it is in a city. That'd be fun. And it's like, get a clip at each one, so like, everybody who signs up... Hey, there's Troy! Everybody who signed up will have to be like, briefed beforehand, but like, come with your phone charged. Yeah, so Eddie got second, Sonic got first, and I think Dominican Chris got third. Man, what a vibe. Yeah, definitely got to get out there for the next one. Anyway. What else is going on? Let me check my subscriptions, see if anything's happening. Ding, 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 ding. 36 seconds ago, CJ Wellsmore, Not Bad Jam 4, Blade Contest in Poland. Well, cool. Let's take a look. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, dang, boy. Still jumping off things. Look at the skate park. What the heck? Whoa. What the That's some good B-roll right there. Look at this. Look at this place. I dig the minimalism. A little too much concrete for me, but it's really cool. This looks like a hotel. It's huge. Dang, what the heck? What the heck? Dog, what? He opens the door and there's this skate park in the plaza behind him? Now that's rockstar treatment right there. Is that just like the venue or something? I mean, he was in his bed, so no. That's what dog? That is crazy. Who wants to rent this with me? We're going to Poland. Looks like a beautiful day too. You gonna do grinds on it? That's pretty sick. Alright, there you go. Look at this monster. What are you doing up there, boy? He's crazy. Blasting. Ah, that's where this ramp is at. I've seen that wall thing. It's ridiculous. Look at these ledges. That is like the most mellow up and down box, and that's gotta be what, like 20 feet long? Dog, that is awesome. That would be so much fun. Tech ramps. Yo, let's go out and do rent this place out. Wonder how much that would cost. Woo! Back torque. That's a long way to back torque. Yeah, sick. Oh, dang. Oh my goodness. Still killing it, man. Woo! Oh. It's boss, man. Very cool. Dang, man, they went all out for this. This is pretty sick. Here. Woo! This kid is so good. I saw him at pre-clash the session. He was just killing it. Sick. Not bad community. This is pretty dope, man. It's like a good time. So he's like staying in there or something? What in the heck? Yeah, oh, there's Nils. Show me the way back in. It looks like where he was in the beginning. That is wild. This even kind of looks like a ramp. Oh yeah, the Osmo Pocket 3. It's good for vlog stuff, that's for sure. But also, so is the iPhone. I'm just gonna use that. Alright. He's rolling in it. Very cool. Sick. Well, CJ Wellsmore is doing well. Alive and well, he be. Well, let's see what this is. Wonder if the AI voice thing is a option on the PC yet. You can turn on an AI like auto translator on YouTube now. Maybe it's just on the phone at the moment. Doesn't look like I can do it on here. Anyway, Nicole Machado. Can professional skaters use protective equipment? It's a good question. Hey, what's up, Zanabu? Thanks for being here. There's a fun little backdrop there. Lots of trophies. She's been friggin' killing it recently. I saw she posted something on her Instagram about potentially like something coming out with USD soon, and it was a picture of her doing a top sole on a handrail, so... Find the ideal equipment. Yeah, it's definitely true. Alright, so if you want to join the discussion about using protective equipment or not, and why you do or don't. She's looking for people to drop comments here. Let's drop a comment. Helmet gang. Canon smallest cinema EOS camera. I can't believe this. You mentioned this for a minute. Oh, it's gonna be about time for me to go, so I'm gonna pop this out and we'll watch this as we hang out. Here, I'll make it so it's actually visible to me, and then I will take this. That's not what I wanted to do. I'll take this, thank you. Doop, 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 doop. Aw, yeah. This is Reverse Halo, Destroy Clothing Company, Jeremy Soderbergh. Always protect your dome. I use crash shorts and impact shorts too. Yeah, I use the shredwear stuff. But helmet is always something that I wear when I'm... Hey, Gabriel Talamantes! Woo! True topsoul on a wood ledge. Dang, dude. Anyway, yeah, helmet gang. I always try to wear a helmet when especially when I'm doing tricks. Woo! Dang, dude, he's so casual with it. Question to the experts from F Donkey. What is this called? Backwards Mizu on the negative soul. Backwards Mizu. Backwards Mizu on the negative soul? Oh yeah, I mean, I guess that would be a negative kind grind. Or just a negative AO Mizu? I don't know. I'm not familiar with a specific name for it. I wonder if that's a skater dialect thing. I've talked about that a little bit, but I always thought it'd be fun to bring together the skaters of the world and compare, like, trick names, like, styles, and see, similar influences and stuff like that. Woo, that was smooth. Holy cow. Oh, dang, alright. Killing it out here. Gregory Preston. Oh, okay. That's sick. What? Back torque on the razor blade looking thingy. John Julio, El Presidente, Irish Chung, ledge roll. Okay, into the sweaty. Damn, it's hard to describe. Yeah. What is this? Backward Mizu on the negative soul. Backwards Mizu. Yeah, I can only think of just like a negative Mizu variant, whether that be a negative kind grind, negative sweat stance. But like, I'm guessing you're saying it's like it has a specific name. Like for example, the AO Tough Torque Soul is an AWOL, I think. I was told. Stuff like that. There's just like random names for some of these variants and like ways to do tricks. Or are you talking like a Like it's its own trick. And you're just trying to describe how it looks. Big homie Biz. Street skating. Need to get back out in the streets, man. Oh, okay. Fakey Roy. That's hard. I'm bad at those. Okay. Whee! Alright. Nice. Billy O'Neill! Oh, dang. Yo, that's awesome. Dude, what the heck? That is so good. Billy? Dog, what the heck? You're crazy. Okay. Woo! It's like a kind grind, but on the negative soul. I mean, that would be an AO negative Mizu if you're really not, like, tweaking it over, but, like, yeah, negative kind grind. I'm pretty sure that you're just thinking a negative kind grind or a AO negative Mizu. But negative kind grind would be, like, really getting that soul plate over. I mean, even, like, I guess that's the thing, is, like, can you, like, I guess you can. A negative kind grind on a square ledge. Like, you would just be really, really high on the ledge and your soul plate would be, like, tweaked over. If you boned it over, would you call it that? Or would you always consider it a AO negative Mizu? Because you're locking, like, I guess it depends how you lock it, huh? It's very, like, semantics on that one. Nothing widely accepted as canon. I like that, yeah. Just wanted to have the common name, thanks. Yeah, no, it should just be a negative Mizu. Tabernacle. A 0 negative topside alley-oop tornado cane tabernacle. I've been working on my tornado tabernacles. I'm gonna do a in-spin 900 tabernacle. And none of you can tell me not to. Except for physics. And my own will and my own strength and my poor decrepit body. Other than that, 900 tabernacle. I guess it would be a true or a AO 900. In-spin and outspin always works. Even though, if we're, like, that's the thing, it works so well, like, as far, what I mean is, like, it works for, like, describing it to somebody. They always understand what I mean. But when it comes down to, like, rollerblading terminology, there are the 4. True, AO, in-spin, outspin. And they imply direction. Hey, what's up, Craig? Talking about tabernacles. You doing tabernacles out there? Good. Everybody, I'll put it to a poll right now. Let's see. Start a poll. Do you... Oh, wait. I guess a better... No, I'm not gonna... I was gonna say, can you do tabernacles? I don't want to know if you can. I want to know if you do them. Do you do tabernacles? Because I can do them. Well, no. But I don't do them. Do you do tabernacle? Do you do tabernacles? I'm gonna vote right now. Oh, I can't, because it's my poll. That's lame. I vote no. Who voted yes? Oh? Grind direction is to the right. Yeah, no, that would be a negative AO Mizu. Yeah, AO negative Mizu. For context, it's not gonna focus that close. My bad. This webcam's not great. Yeah, AO negative Mizu. I appreciate you, Craig. Do you consider tabernacles a novelty trick? Oh, well, you're gonna have to define novelty trick to me, my friend, because I consider anything and all things people do on the rollerblades a trick because it is hard. And that's where I'm at still. Like, maybe that's still a beginner mindset, I don't know, but I've mentioned this a lot to some of the pro skater friends that I've made over the past few years. Y'all are desensitized to how hard all of this stuff is. And no, not just rolling around, but like toe rolls, heel rolls, ironing out, stepping up to tricks, grinds on ledges, grinds in general. All of that stuff is so hard. And it's been fun getting used to it because I do it all the time, but it takes so much courage, truly. It really does. And stamina and all these things. It's hard. It's friggin' hard. Rollerblading, aggressive inline specifically, is friggin' hard. So I don't really consider a lot of things novelty tricks. I can understand where you're coming from and be like, oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Like a good old Christ air on the rollerblades, to me, that's hilarious. You're just jumping up in the air and doing like... But that's a thing you can do. And then yes, tabernacle. It's not a trick I like doing. But I don't consider it a novelty trick because it's friggin' hard and it's awkward. Do I think it looks the best either? No, but personal opinion, you know, and we've talked about it with, there's a lot of tricks that some people love the aesthetic of and some people hate the aesthetic of. Yeah, you know, never tried one. It's just like, it's hard. But some folks have strong opinions on specific ones. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know where you're coming from. So you're going for... I think we're on the same page, that novelty trick is something that people would almost consider like a weird variant, like acid rain or tabernacle, something that's like you're not really gonna do, or people are striving to see you do in a competition, or like ones that aren't, I would even go as far to say, as core tricks, and not core as in like, ooh, core OG days tricks. I'm talking like building block tricks, like the Soul, the Mizu, the Acid, the Royale, the Unity. I would exclude Cab Driver. I would consider, so there are some things I would consider tricks that you learn first, and tricks you might never even try because they're so weird. I can understand that. But I consider anything that anybody does on the rollerblades, like, especially when it's done on a rail or whatever, I'm always like, hey, look at this, here's a negative Mizu. Switch up and do a negative Mizu too, holy crap. Anyway. It's not hard, you just need to stretch more. Sean, how long have you been skating, my friend? How long have you been skating? You tell me right now. Tell me. Because what it boils down to is years of experience, and you can get good quickly, don't get me wrong. But it's rollerblading's hard, dude. It's hard. Especially aggressive inline. Like something like that, what the heck? Especially the more I try to get like friends and family on rollerblades, the more I'm like, I forget that I've been skateboarding for 15-ish years, and then rollerblading before that. Like, I've been doing this my whole life, and it's still hard. Some of y'all have been drilling tricks longer than I've been alive. Like, let's just face it. So that's my point. You've got your 10,000 hours. Irrelevant. It absolutely is irrelevant. Yes, it is. But also very relevant. I need to stretch more, and Sean's absolutely correct. I just think we should all give ourselves a little more credit too, especially y'all out there still doing all these tricks, dude. This stuff's hard. Goes hard. Are those dyed boots? Are those the greens in just the camera? It's like a regular negative Mizu gets a lot of hate due to how it looks when it's performed. Yeah. No, I mean, a lot of negative tricks I feel like get a bad rap. Like, for example, a negative acid, but like, what's the one, the citric negative acid? Stuff like that, stuff that Jimmy does, for example. People do not give him enough credit because they're like, yeah, it's crazy hard, but who cares because it doesn't make me feel like a badass. It looks awkward to me. Like, yeah, because it is. It's stretching the human form further than it should probably friggin' go. It's crazy. Makes no damn sense. And Jimmy Sizz and Tree, I love you guys, and you guys deserve a lot more credit for the crap you do. I say crap, but it's because it blows me away. I can't even begin to understand it. Love you guys. But yeah, those tricks get a bad rap. That's why I love Factions so much, though, because Clark and the team are so encouraging for, like, that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I love it. I freaking love it. And it's pushing the boundaries of rollerblading, again, and pushing the boundaries of aggressive inline, specifically. Crazy. Are these dyed skates? They are dyed skates. They look red. Are they orange? Red orange? Those look oranges. Do I got a boot, brother? Yo! That's crazy. There's 2 orange mesmers in the world? I love this. We need more. Interesting you say that. To me, aggressive inline skating is a very special sport. Every single grind is a little stunt, and it costs me a lot of overcoming. Yep. You and me both, F-Donkey. You and me both. When I do a soul and it's good, I'm like, ah. Yes. You know? I feel like I overcome something. And a soul is what I do the most. But every time I get a good one, especially on a new obstacle, I'm like, yeah. Listen. New tricks is hard. When you find your tricks, that's one thing. And I can hear the argument that doing a soul on things isn't obviously as hard as doing a topside anything on that same obstacle. But a good old right foot soul... Okay, like, back to the argument. I still think this looks rad. The negative acid, I still think this looks sick. I know it's not a negative Mizu like we were talking about, but I think negative tricks look really cool, and it's because of how unnatural and hard they look. Like, I think it just adds a layer of obscurity and craziness. Also, this ledge looks fun. Yeah, F-Donkey, I mean, I get what you're saying, but it is important that we remember, like, not a lot of people are doing these tricks, you know? Like, in the grand scheme of things, sure, there's thousands, but there's 8 billion people on the planet. I've done a few tabernacles by accident. I guess I'd be hard-pressed to say that hasn't happened to me, too. I've definitely done them on accident more than I've done them on purpose. But they're never slid more than, like, a foot, maybe 2, if I'm being generous to myself. Craig, dude, it would have worked out in the 90s the way Savison did the past couple of years. Oh, dude, yeah, if you guys would have had the crazy regimen Savison has, I could only imagine, dog. You guys are already doing crazy things. Let's invent aggressive skating yoga. Dog, ooh, that's a good idea. Oh, I'm gonna write that down. That's something that we could do for Get Rolling. F-Donkey, thank you. I'm gonna credit you in that video. That's like specifically coming up with a yoga routine to stretch 4 tricks. And we can like come up with, like, so we're gonna stretch the soul, and we're gonna stretch 4 soul trick, and we come up with stretches, like ones that already exist, and then maybe some of our own to like warm up. I like this idea. I have a long list of video ideas I've been meaning to lean into. As the weather gets gross, so I have to have stuff to film, so. Do I have a get rolling part? No, but get rolling. F donkey. I appreciate you, brother. Aggressive inline inspired yoga. Meta's gonna friggin' love that, dude. Chat disconnected, what was that? Anyway, we're back. Negative tricks are insane. Listen, I know this isn't part of the argument, you know, because we're talking about whether or not they look good. But people who say they don't look good, I'm still inclined to be like, go do one. Go do one. And then if you don't come back with at least a modicum of respect for people who do it, then I'm done talking. I'm done talking to you. The argument's over. I'm not going to change your mind. Yo, what? That was like a AO acid with a heel roll. Yo, that's sick. Ooh, I want to do that. That looks like fun. What the heck? Ooh, I want to do that. That looks fun. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I do aggressive inline like this. This looks like fun. It's like an acid, but instead of the H block, you're rolling the heel to heel wheel. Ah, sick. A 360 of souls. Negative sweaty is one of my faves. Throw that in a game of Blade and watch the dominoes fall. I still, like, can... Okay, so negative sweaty on a round rail. Yeah, that makes sense. Negative sweaty on a square rail. I guess I can see that. Are you doing a negative sweaty? Are you doing negative sweaties on square rails and square ledges, like soul plate touching on the inside? Man, that's bonkers. Yeah, you'd kill me. I'd be dead. I would not be able to do it on a round rail either, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't be able to do it at all. But rounded, I feel like makes a little more sense, but holy crap. Yeah. Can we convince Ilya to try and use a high jump pole to grind something ridiculously high? Oh my god, can we gaslight Savison into doing crazier things? Oh my goodness, yes. I bet, honestly, I laugh because that does feel like crazy, but just on the, like, enough in the border of reality that I think we could possibly do that. Dude. How do we do this? How do we get Savison to do that? Hell no, not square. Okay, good. I guess, like, I'm still struggling with the idea of a negative kind grind. On a square ledge. Let's just say a square ledge. Let's keep the square rail out of it. But a negative kind grind. Like, if you really bone it over, I guess then you're on the soul plate and frame, like, in your frames on the top side, but then, like, it's kind of just like a cess slide because there's nothing locking you into the 90-degree angle. Do you get what I'm saying? It feels like it's supposed to be an AO negative Mizu and can only always be a negative AO Mizu on a square ledge. Unless you're just like... I don't know. Because You would have to be backside for the sole plate to be connecting on the overhang. If that also, again, sorry, makes sense. I wish... Oh, man. I should set up a camera out in there. Does any of that make sense? I'm sorry if I'm confusing you. Just a negative kind grind feels like will always be a AO negative Mizu on a square obstacle, on a box. Kind grind on ledges is a thing. Negative kind grind on ledges on a thing. And so it's just like, I guess I'm just thinking about it too much, but like... Because your whole foot, your sole plate, and your frame would be on top of the obstacle, right? Or does it have to be like your frame is like... Your sole plate's on top of the obstacle and your frame is on the 90-degree angle? But like otherwise, you'll be locked in sole plate on top and frame against the wall, which is just a negative AO Mizu. These are the things that go through my head. I can't do the tricks, so I have to think out loud. Rail vaulting, dog. That would be so sweet. I'm here for that. He would do it too. Not to us mere mortals. Yeah, Tree, I know it's a thing. I'm just talking about logistics of it. Like, if we consider an AO negative... Oh, wait. Oh, crap. You know what? Aha! Finger blades. I forgot that's why I got these. Okay, hold on, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna... Is this reversed? Finger blades. We got finger blades. I'm gonna bring down my light right in front of y'all. Okay. Now, just so we're all focused, I'm gonna quick pop that off screen. Okay, everybody, focus. Focus with me here. I'm gonna try to give it a little bit angle. So it's kind of hard to tell what's the inside and the outside. I would guess logo on the outside. We got okay. There is the kind grind foot. Hey, it focused. Stop that. No. Focus back on it. Okay. Anyway. Forgot that I can... Anyway. Sorry. So now... Let's see. I guess it might be the other way. I'm thinking of this too hard. So this would be... Ugh. This here. Going this way is a true Mizu. Let's see. Now... It's hard being on the other side. I'm just gonna stand up and do this. So a negative top side... Is this not just like... I don't really know how to do this, man. Tree, send us a video. How do we do this? Let's see. If I'm coming at this thing... Blades like this. Ah. Did my little feetsies. I'm trying to do a negative kind grind. See, when I lock like this, it's like so I'm coming this way. It's a negative Mizu, you know? Yeah, I wish these things would stay. So here's a negative Mizu. Let's just do... I'm coming this way, fakey, whatever. Negative Mizu. So to do the top side, it would be like this. To do the negative top side kind grind would be going this way, like this. But like at that point, the frame isn't touching the angle. You get what I mean? So like... Yeah, I don't know. Do I make sense here? Just on something that's square, it just always feels like it would be a negative Mizu. AO negative Mizu. Ugh. Hey! Here's a video. Thank you, Tree. I knew you'd come through. Hahaha, there we go. Mizu variations. Standard. Squashed. Casual. Double grab. Move it. Sad. Oh, I forgot about this video tree. I love this. This is great. To Pud to never mind. So there's the negative. Rough negative. Tough negative. Oh, crazy. Alley-oop. Zero spin. True spin. Fakey in spin. Fakey out spin. Sweaty. Rough sweaty. Crazy. Tough sweaty. Dog. Negative sweaty. Alley-oop negative. Okay, so there's the alley-oop negative. Now the alley-oop negative topside is what's going to kill me. Topside backwards. Zero kind grind. True spin kind grind. Dang, dude. What the heck, dog? Rough kind grind. Tough kind grind. Dog, you're crazy. Does every trick. True spin negative. True spin negative. Or wait, true spin rough. Negative kind grind, kinda. Okay, so I was locked into that you would be facing it. I guess I was not considering that you would be facing away. That it would be almost backside, not front side. Interesting. That's crazy, dude. True spin negative kind grind. Yeah, I guess, I never even stopped to consider that because of the topside negative kind, like, you could be, it would be backside almost, not frontside looking trick. That's crazy. Crazy, dog. Yeah, trees, he can do everything. The one you pause first. Oh, yeah, that was, AO negative Mizu. The alley-oop, yeah, alley-oop negative. So, alley-oop negative Mizu. Yep, right there. Alley-oop negative Mizu. Thank you, Tree, for demonstrating this, because this is what we were looking for. F Donkey was trying to identify what the trick was, and we were pretty sure it was AO negative Mizu, but that is it, my friend. It's crazy that... Man, yeah, like... I never stopped to think that it wouldn't have to be AO to be a kind grind. Bonkers, dude. Just makes no sense. Tree, you're so good. Also, Tree, I love you. Alright, y'all. It's time for me to get moving. I gotta go get to work. I appreciate you being here. Stay tuned for some more live streams coming up. I am hopefully going to be able to do left versus right on Thursday. We had to cancel our live stream, our religion interview on Thursday. We're gonna push it to next week. Mike got sick, unfortunately, but we're gonna have Mike DZ on, talk some DZ visuals, talk some OG Bladen. He's been a big supporter and is stoked to come on, so we're excited to have him on. Support Get Rolling and Feet and Four Wheels. Stay tuned for more long-term live streams. I'm going to try to get more fundraiser live streams going. You'll have a chance to be able to win some Spook Wackadoo merch. Other than that, I hope to catch you in the next stream. Thanks for being here. I hope your next session is a good one. Later, bladers.